Girls shouldn't be afraid going home. Girls shouldn't dread the idea of school being over. Why? Why does it have to be me? Why does he do this to me?
Natsuki rests her back against the wall. Her tears are flowing down her neck as she tries so desperately to keep herself together. Oh my. Yep. It's Natsuki's turn right here on her problem now. What the? We are back for more Salvation, and we're having an anime night, or, well, movie night in this case, and look at that. Look at Sayori's smile. Look at her. I give Sayori a small kiss on her head, making her giggle. Oh, sorry, missed that. Where's that? I'm good. I'm happy that you're happy. Of course. Of course. We watch TV for about 30 minutes before I start hearing soft snoring. I look down to find Sayori fast asleep on my chest. Oh. Well, Cinnamon Bun here is sleepy. Gonna have a little bit of a water break because, man, my throat. That's a good water right there. It's just water, it's just water, fellow knights and adventurers. Don't worry. Oh, Sayori, I'm so glad you're in my life. I gently brush my hand through her soft pink hair. Eventually, Sayori's gentle breathing starts to lull me to sleep. I grab her hand and close my eyes. I've completely forgotten about the nightmare. Hey, it worked! Tanjiro, you're out of commission. Sayori here is my demon slayer. All of my worries slip away when I hold you in my arms. And there's the transition I'm looking for. When I wake up, Sayori's still sleeping. Using my chest as a pillow, I look at my phone to check the time. It's still early. Sayori looks so peaceful when she sleeps. I'm so glad she's finally getting the help she so desperately needed. I think back to our conversation last night. She's gone through so much pain her whole life. She deserves this happiness. I've known her since we were kids, and only now I'm fully realizing that the feelings I have for her. Of course, that's childhood friend love right there. Or childhood love, rather. How dense am I to have not realized sooner? I love Sayori. I get butterflies in my stomach just thinking about it. Love. My friends usually throw that word around like it's meaningless to them, but it holds meaning for me. Well, where I'm from, some people would say there's no such thing as forever. Well, that means you don't believe in loyalty, so fuck you. Sayori begins to wake up. It's either that, or you're just being envy, jealous, and bitter. That's about it. Judgmental too, I'm just saying.
Finn? How long have you been awake for?
Oh, look at her sleepy eyes. I mean, look at her. She's still beautiful as she is, cause come on now. Come on, who doesn't love a sleepy beauty? Or sleeping beauty? Sayori picks up her head and rubs her eyes. Not very long, only a few minutes. Sayori yawns.
Aw, I didn't want to wake up yet. I was having a really nice dream.
Well, what dream is so important that you have to be late to school for?
That's a secret.
Could it be Sayori x MC wedding or something like that? That they got married and they had children together and had a family? I think I already know. I already know. Let me guess. You were dreaming about me, weren't you?
Yes.
Oh, there's that pose. It's been so long I haven't seen this pose, especially in her casual outfit. And oh, look at that. She extra thick. I just wanna, Okay. I'm getting too ahead of myself here.
No fair. You know me too well.
I walk over her and give her a kiss on the cheek. That's okay, Sayori. You and me both.
Stop embarrassing me, you big meanie. We should probably start getting ready for school. I'll go home and get ready. I'll see you outside.
I walk Sayori to the door. I'll be out soon. I walk into the club room feeling totally exhausted from the school day. First semester is starting to come to a close, so teachers like to pile up all this work on us and expect us to actually get it all done. Man, history totally killed me today. How did everyone else's classes go?
Mine went pretty well. I started a project in art today.
Oh, that sounds cool. Yeah, I see it.
Oh, no, not yet. It's not ready.
In short, it's still a work in progress.
Oh.
Okay, well, I'm glad to see you're trying new things. Yuri catches on to what I was implying and shyly looks away from me.
Yes, of course.
Well, what about you, I'm cut short after realizing Sayori and Natsuki aren't here yet. Yuri? Do you know where Sayori and Natsuki went?
No, they weren't here when I came in.
As soon as Yuri finishes, Sayori and Natsuki come into the club room together, giggling loudly. Wow, I never seen these two so happy together. Well, let's just say they get along so well together. It's pretty nice actually, seeing Sayori get along so well with the other club members. Hey you two, where were you guys? Natsuki and Sayori both exchange looks, still giggling.
We just met up in the hallway and got distracted.
Yeah, and we aren't that late. Well, it's good to see you two getting along so well. So, what are we doing today, Sayori?
Well, I actually don't have anything planned for today.
As usual. Of course, classic Sayori. Although this isn't too much of a bad thing, I've been meaning to get a chance to talk to Natsuki. I figured now is a good time as any to finally ask her about her family issues at home.
Well, in that case, I'll go read my book. I think I'll work on a poem idea that I had.
Sayori skips over to a desk and starts rummaging through her school bag. She seems pretty peppy today. I assume her counseling session yesterday was pretty successful. I look over at Natsuki's usual reading spot to find her getting ready to read her manga. I decide to walk over and say hello. Hey Natsuki, I wanted to know if you wanted to talk about things. I expect Natsuki to get mad at me for being so forward with this type of thing, but instead she stands up and looks straight at me.
Hey Finn, what's up?
Just decided to check up on you, Natsuki.
Well, I'm fine. What makes you think I wouldn't be?
I didn't say that.
Well, you implied it.
Well, I wanted to ask, remember that note?
Oh.
Oh yeah. That one. So, we dealt with Sayori, we dealt with Yuri, now it's Natsuki's turn. And hopefully the last one would be Monika, because you know how cray-cray she is. Natsuki looks towards Yuri and Sayori, who are talking about some of their favorite books.
I want to show you something, but don't say a word.
I nod to show my understanding. Natsuki slowly lifts up her sleeve. I knew it. Oh my god. Bruises lie all over her forearm. Some look like as if they just appeared yesterday. It doesn't help to think that these are all over her once broken arm.
This is what happens to me almost every day.
Even though Natsuki already made me aware of this, it still shocks me to see that she's been going through all of this without any of us knowing.
After the accident, I struggled to let the doctors help me. I was afraid they would hurt me the same way my dad would. That's when I realized I can't trust anybody anymore, even though I know they can help me. My dad, he's ruining my life.
Natsuki runs out of the club room.
Eh? What happened? Why did Natsuki run away like that? Oh, well. I'll go check on her. I'm the vice president after all. It's what Monica would want. For Monica!
Yuri places her hand on Sayori's shoulder, stopping her in her tracks.
Sayori, I understand you feel the need to help her, but trust me. She needs her space. She'll be back. Just give her some time. But we'll be here for her when she comes back. Do you want to help me make some tea for her? Okay, that's nice of you, Yuri.
Yuri and Sayori work together to get the tea ready. I keep sending glances towards the club room doors, wondering if Natsuki would ever return. I wish there was more we could do for her. Suddenly, the club room doors open slowly. Natsuki walks in, keeping her head low. Sayori, Yuri, and I keep our distance. The room is silent except for the sound of Yuri pouring tea into cups. Okay, here's some tea, everyone. It's a little hot, so be careful. Here you go, Natsuki, and here you go, Finn. I pick up the teacup and take a small sip. Sure enough, the warmth and the flavor of the tea helps him calm down. Even Natsuki seemed to perk up a little after she took a sip.
If you don't feel like talking about anything, you don't have to. Just know we're all here for you.
Sayori gives Natsuki a sad smile. Natsuki, still looking down, begins to speak.
Well, my dad.
Natsuki pauses. It's like she's afraid of mentioning this sort of thing. Oh? Is she about to do it? Is she about to open up to us?
It's alright, Natsuki. Just take a deep breath.
Natsuki follows Yuri's command and breathes in before speaking.
My dad treats me horribly. He beats me almost every day for the smallest of things. All I have to do eat is rice and ketchup. The food isn't nourishing at all.
Natsuki closes her eyes.
I like it when he doesn't come home, or when he's too tired to do anything. That's when I'm free to read my manga or bake. It's the only things I can do that make me feel happy at home. My dad would kill me if he saw all the manga I had, and I'm sure he wouldn't like it if he found out all the baking I do behind his back.
Yuri looks away as tears start forming in her eyes again.
I wish all of this would just disappear. But at the same time, I still love my papa. Sometimes he would take me out for ice cream or shopping for new clothes. I still love him because he's my papa. But even then, I feel like he was going to yell or hit me as soon as I got home. The more nice things he did, the more nervous I became. It scares me. I can't even get home without living in constant fear of what he'll do next. All I want is for him to stop hurting me so much. Or maybe I'm just a horrible daughter. Maybe I'm just too much of a brat.
Natsuki starts crying a little louder now. The three of us share concerned looks. Yuri opens her mouth to speak, but no words come out.
Natsuki, we want to help. He can't help me. He'll never understand what it's like to have the one person who's supposed to take care of you beat you down every day. He never understand what it's like to walk home just to be thrown around and treated like garbage. Girls shouldn't be afraid going home. Girls shouldn't dread the idea of school being over. Why? Why does it have to be me? Why does he do this to me?
Natsuki rests her back against the wall. Her tears are flowing down her neck as she tries so desperately to keep herself together. Oh my. Yep, It's Natsuki's turn right here on her problem now, so we're slowly going full circle on helping the others now. Not just Sayori, but everyone.
I don't want to go home. I just want all of this to go away.
She hugs herself and cries softly, barely loud enough for us to hear. Yuri steps backwards. The confidence she had a few moments ago is completely absent now. Three of us look at the pink-haired girl sympathetically. I can't believe I'm seeing Natsuki like this. Usually she's known for her outbursts and on-front nature, known for loving manga, sweets, and cute things. Now, she's completely broken. Broken by the one man who's supposed to take care of her. Almost subconsciously, I step backwards as well. I don't know what to say or do other than give Natsuki the space she probably needs. Suddenly, Yuri clears her throat and steps forward again. Yuri looks at me and nods, as if to assure she's got everything under control. Yuri takes a deep breath, stands up straight, and starts speaking.
You're a very strong girl, Natsuki. Not a lot of people can open up to others like this. I understand you're hurting, but may I make a suggestion? I want you to help you get away from your troubles.
Natsuki stands up slowly and nods her head.
I think you should move out of your home. We can even tell the authorities when you feel comfortable doing so. I know it'll be scary at first, but we're all here to support you.
Natsuki stays quiet. Guess it's my turn to say something. Well, you stayed with Sayori before. Why don't you move in with her as a starting point? Sayori perks up after hearing this.
That sounds like a great idea. My counselor says that spending time with friends is a great stress reliever.
Natsuki wipes her tears and looks up at us.
You guys make me feel safe feel safe here. This club, it's a safe place for me. This past few months have been the best months of my life. I thought things would be different after the accident, but all of you made the Lurcher Club an amazing place. Thank you all.
Of course. Yuri walks over to Natsuki and gives her a hug. Natsuki looks shocked, but to my surprise she doesn't resist. Instead, she slowly hugs back. After more hugging and crying, we all calmed down and started working on a plan for Natsuki's move. It's pretty clear that Natsuki is nervous about the move, but we assured her that no matter what happened, we would be there for her.
Well, I have to get home before it gets too late. Have a wonderful night, everyone.
Yuri leaves, leaving Sayori, Natsuki, and I in the club room. Well, shall we get going?
Yeah, let's go home. I'm sleepy.
Sayori lets out a pretty hearty yawn. Hello, Sleepy. I'm Finn. Well, at least you don't keep me awake with all of your dumb games.
Hey, my games are fun.
You guys can discuss this at home. Now come on, it's getting late. Huh? Did you like the song? Oh, it's been so long since I've seen you, Monica. I know you're still at the hospital now, but sure. I guess so. But I didn't really get a good listen at it though. Bunch of glitches, I guess. Huh? I placed my hand on my hand in vain. Okay. I guess vocabulary just escaped Monica there. Same goes to me. Okay. Ow. What the?
Finn, you okay? You blanked out there for a second.
Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, didn't even realize we were home already. I look over at Sayori and Natsuki, who still look a little down after the day we had. Hey guys, perk up! Tomorrow will be a new day. Yeah, sounds like Sayori is rubbing off on you. Sayori smiles at me as well. Alright, quit teasing me. You sure you'll be okay living with Sayori, Natsuki?
Well, I guess it's better than being at home.
Well, you two could be good roommates together.
Come on, Natsuki. We're going to have lots of fun. It'll be like sleepovers forever.
Alright, Sayori, you don't have to make it so weird. Jeez.
Well, Sayori, do you mind if I get settled? I need to change. Go ahead. I want to talk with Finn for a bit.
Natsuki nods and heads inside Sayori's house. Sayori turns towards me. What's up, Sayori?
Oh, well, I just want to say sorry for acting upset today, Finn. That was really selfish of me. I didn't mean to make Natsuki feel bad.
I quickly realize how Sayori is feeling and grab her hands.
What are you doing, Finn?
I forgive you, Sayori. You did nothing wrong. You helped me so much today. Without you there to support me, I don't think I would have been able to help Natsuki. Sayori looks down and stays quiet for a while. Sayori?
Well, maybe you're right, Finn. I trust you.
Sayori smiles and opens her arms, signaling me to hug her. I move in and hold her tight. Please don't be sad anymore. Please don't. I wake up feeling pretty rested despite having a pretty rough day yesterday. I stretch and send Sayori my usual good morning text. She usually responds pretty quickly. Maybe she's busy with Natsuki. I get dressed, make myself some toast, and walk outside to meet the girls. Toast! I see Natsuki waiting outside. She looks a little annoyed. Good morning, Natsuki. Did everything go okay last night?
Well, I guess. She was quieter than usual, but I didn't complain too much about that. She's taking forever to wake up though. I think she's sleeping in again. I'm going to walk to school on my own. I don't want to be late. Wait, I'll see you later, Finn.
Before I could stop her, she walks off, leaving me on my own to wonder why Sayori isn't outside yet. Don't tell me she's... come on now, we've been already over this. It's been quite a while since she slept in like this. Then it hits me. How could I forget about something like this so easily? She's probably beating herself up over what happened yesterday. I rush towards Sayori's front door and hazily knock. No answer. I open the door, rush into the house, and run upstairs. Well, there's no gentle, but hey, that's like 5 or 6 times in a row now. I knock on her door softly in attempts to not freak her out. Sayori?
Finn, what are you doing here, silly? I'm not just...
Hold the door. Shut the front door. No. Just... no. No. Guys? Shh. Guys, shh, calm down. Shh. Put that somewhere else, alright? Keep it in your pants. Now is not the time, alright? You hear me? Good.
But you can come...
Alright, discard the pants. We're going right in. I sigh in relief and hearing her soft voice. I gently open the door and to find Sayori still dressed in her pink shirt. Hey, did the thing again. That's 7 times in a row. Too lazy to edit in I gently open the door counter, but maybe I'll do that in the future video. Well, come on and get dressed. You're going to be late. As I walk closer to Sayori, I notice she looks a bit different. What is it? She looks exactly the same to me. Blue eyes, everything, pink hair, red bow. What? Is it because she got a haircut? Looks the same to me. Like in the The short hair you're rockin'. Sayori? She doesn't respond. She only gives me an empty smile. Why does it says any? Sayori, what happened? Is everything okay?
I'm okay, silly.
Sayori, I've known you long enough to know when you're sad. Please tell me what's wrong. You have nothing to be ashamed of. I'm right here for you. I take her hands into mine. The closer I get to her, the more I notice she's been crying. Her eyes are red and watery.
But I do have a reason to be ashamed.
Sayori's eyes are filling with tears. Sayori, I understand that this isn't easy for you, but you can talk to me about anything. Never forget that. Alright, we're putting the pants back on because of course, like I said, that kind of behavior and stuff right now ain't the right time because, come on, this isn't an 18 plus mod. Of course, obviously. Sayori starts crying, her warm tears landing on my arms.
I'm just a burden on you, I know it. I love you so much, Finn, but I'm not good enough for someone like you. I'm worthless.
Oh, shit. Here we go
again.
I'd weigh you down more than anything, Finn. You're better off with Natsuki, Yuri, or even Monica. I'm nothing more than just junk.
You sure still want more of this? Sayori's grip on my hands weakened, as if she started to lose hope. Despite hearing something similar from her yesterday, those words hit me like a punch to the stomach. Does she really think I don't want to be with her? Is this what depression does to someone? Sayori, why would I ever leave you for one of our friends? I've known him for, what, a few months? A feeling of pure anguish fills my mind. I get closer to Sayori and place my hand on her cheek, moving it upward so her eyes meet mine. I've known you for as long as I can remember. Why would I ever do something to jeopardize all of those memories we shared together? To Sayori, to my surprise, steps back. I feel a lump in my throat. She shakes her head.
No.
Her voice is shaking now, clearly on the verge of sobbing.
No matter how many times you tell me, I still can't stop telling myself it isn't true. It makes no sense that you would leave me, but the rain clouds, these voices, they just won't leave me alone. And I thought that maybe, after all this time, I would see sunshine again, but it just won't get out of my head.
Sayori lets out a loud cry and collapses into my arms. Her body is shivering pretty intensely. I hold her close to me and gently rub her back. I slowly lift her off her feet and carry her towards her bed. I sit with her until she slowly drifts off to sleep. She must have exhausted herself. I'm here, Sayori. I'm here. Calm down, Cinnamon Bun. I'm here for you. We missed school entirely. I stayed with Sayori on her bed for the whole day. I'm sitting on her bed, supported by a few pillows to lean back on. Her head rests on my chest. I gently brush my teeth through her hair. I don't know if I should include a I gently counter, but whatever. Sayori, I wish I could do more to help you. All I want for you to be happy. All I want is for you to be happy. I'd do anything for you. I think back to that fateful day, the day everything changed. I start to feel tears swell up. You mean everything to me. I can't bear to lose you. All the tears I've been trying to keep in from yesterday afternoon and this morning come rushing out. I love you, Sayori. Please, don't leave me. I pull her closer to me, careful not to wake her. These feelings that Sayori told me about, is that what she deals with every day? I can't even imagine how horrible that must be. I continue to cry softly, but holding her close to me helps me feel a little better. The only thing that keeps me from having a complete breakdown is her warmth on my lap. I wonder if she feels the same way. Does she always sleep this peacefully? Does she look different when I'm not around? Does she have nightmares when I'm not here to protect her? Sayori wiggles a bit, finding a more comfortable position on my lap and relaxes again. Sayori?
Hmm?
She responds in a mumble, as if she's making an automatic response. Okay. She is alright. She is alright. She just needs some sleep, some rest, and then she's all fine and well now. Thank goodness. Thank goodness.